main graphical element is an assortment of red pyramids flying around and crashing into each other. If there's something I still have a design weak spot for, it's a bunch of things flying around on vague backgrounds, and the AXN look delivers that in spades.
And your choice of layered art background to boot.
One coming from the bottom center, creating the pyramid shape on screen as it heads up, or a diamond transition pushing outwards. The endboards themselves are relatively simple in setup. Start with the background, add diamond in the middle for the tune-in information, add in show imagery as desired. Text is centered on screen at all times. There's a heavy sense of layering throughout the package, though visual flair is actually pretty restricted to AXN mystery. Each side channel has its own color scheme. The two gendered outlets use gold as an accent to the color in their name, AXN Spin is largely turquoise, AXN Movies is purple, and AXN Mystery is blue. Besides having their own idents, the side channels largely use the same styling as the main AXN channel. My only major qualm with the sub-brands is that the names all use this god-awful typeface Harabara. Someone had the bright idea that it came in around 2012. It's an evolution of the brand package they had prior, which was introduced around 2011. There are two big changes between them, bringing the rotating diagonal pillar motif based on the axe in the then current logo front and center, and a change in the on-air typeface from ITC Avant-Garde to the ubiquitous Gotham. In my opinion, Avant-Garde is a font that can be a challenge to make look good, and in my opinion, despite working just fine in previous designs of theirs, it wasn't really doing any favors to the rest of the graphics here, especially not in the variant they made where the top corner of the lettering was cut off. The AXN logo itself also gets a bit of shine, making the really awkwardly constructed logo type, seemingly two different weights of Futura sent through a taffy machine and then one bar of the axe extended further, and all horizontally off-center to boot, look a little better. Color-wise, black, white, and red, the network's main color scheme for ages, now get relatively equal play. Black now gets a bigger role compared to the previous look. Beyond the logo, I actually really like the look and execution of this package. The pillar background is nice and glossy, and actually upon a closer look, I think those pillars are triangular, which ties into the logo a little further, and the animation of elements on screen is connected to a diagonal grid created from the edges of the bars as they animate in. Plus, Gotham looks great on screen as it always does. It's actually really slick and pretty well thought out, which was not the takeaway I was expecting to have while I was looking into all this. In 2015, AXN pulled off a total rebrand of their network, and, well, I think the idents speak for themselves.